What's up, Trojans?
I'm senior Leon Frazier.
And I'm senior Messiah Washington, and you're watching Leon and I's Last Today.
To start off today's show, our graduating class of 2024 only has 6 days left, and we've been thinking about where our future will take us.
Especially when it comes to our college majors. So, where are you going to college?
I'm actually going to 2 colleges, UWM and MATC.
I plan on going to UW Stevens Point to double major in architecture and acting.
That's cool. Let's see what our other seniors have planned after this long, winding road of education.
My name is Dominic Corrao. I'm going to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, and I'm majoring in finance. And the reason I chose this major was because I just want to know how the money and economy works.
I'm Keely Rowie. I'm going to Whitewater. I'm majoring in communications with a minor in public relations, and I'm going because I just kind of decided to. I just woke up one morning and I was like, yeah, that sounds good.
Hi, my name is Parker Gugala. I'm going to Marquette University and I'm going to study economics. I thought economics was interesting and there's a lot of future opportunity.
I'm Chloe Ellery. I'm going to the University of South Florida for pre-vet, and I decided I wanted to do that in middle school because I love animals and I want to help them.
My name is Ricky Shea. I'm going to MIAD, majoring in illustration, and I heard art makes money, and I like money.
Hi, my name is Ashley Nash. I will be attending UW Milwaukee this fall, and I will be going for musical theater major and minoring in dance and/or Spanish. And I chose that because I found a passion in musical theater throughout being here at Wauwatosa West with the Trojan players, so I'm excited.
It's getting so real. Speaking of getting real, Leon, did you know the Wauwatosa School District provides period products for free in the girls' bathroom?
Oh.
Yeah.
I would definitely need to know that.
Yeah. It's cool, right? But not all women are so lucky. These products are so expensive and required of, being a part of warming each week. This FSU members helped out the period product drive Milwaukee Diaper mission.
Bet Everts, Phan, and Olivia Dupee take us on this padding segment.
The goal of FSU is really to educate students and community members about feminism as a whole. We talk about feminist issues and also feminist struggles. We talk a lot about intersectionality and during Black History Month with Black women and feminism, things like that. So we really just kind of serve to educate and to make a safe space for feminists to come and talk about issues that may be bothering them or to lift each other up. We really do a lot, so we have a really fun time in our meetings. So the FSU partnered with the Milwaukee Diaper Mission a few years ago when Amanda Frazier started the club. We miss you, Miss Frazier. But she started the club, it was her baby, and she set up the collaboration with the Milwaukee Diaper Mission. So what we do is we run 2 donation drives a year. In the fall, we do a diaper drive. So we ask students and community members to bring in diapers to donate to those less fortunate. The Milwaukee Diaper Mission then packs them and distributes them. Also, we do the period product drive, which is happening right now in the spring, which helps combat period poverty in the Milwaukee area because about 1 in 4 women in the state cannot afford menstrual products. So that is something that we do to help. We raise them, the donations, and then we go to the Milwaukee Diaper Mission on a field trip and we pack period packs for volunteering. it's so rewarding. It's really, really fun. It is. They're very grateful whenever we contact them and we come and volunteer and we do donation drives. It's a great partnership to have. Even Iyonna and his wife Mariah are partners there, so hopefully we'll run into them sometime. But yeah, so it's a great organization. We help each other out and it's very collaborative. I mean, especially for me, it's really heartwarming to see the people who genuinely care about running donation drives and then coming to volunteer to make packs for those less fortunate. It makes, every time I see everybody show up to our meeting, like bright-eyed, excited, it warms my heart. I know they are excited and they love talking about important issues. So yeah, I just think the impact on our school community is amazing and it's a really important club.
Thanks, guys, for that insightful segment.
Yeah, it was great. Syed, have you noticed we missed sports last time?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Do you think our athletic director, John Damato, could help us out?
Well, he is the athletic director. Caleb, Donovan, Moses, and Alex Meyer go behind the desk with Damato.
I tell you what, it was 2 years ago, so this is my second year. So I was always an educator. I started off in education in Menominee Falls, and then I went to Sussex Hamilton, and there I needed a new chapter in my career. So there was a job opening here and an opportunity to be an athletic director. So I put my hat in the ring, and I was fortunate enough to get the job. They were incredibly welcoming. I couldn't ask for a better team. And I have a ton of respect for the current coaches that I inherited and for the ones that I hired as well. So it's you know, like with any new situation, it was stressful at times, but there's a ton of collaboration, a ton of partnering with the administration here and with the staff and coaches and moving this thing in the right direction. The selection is, first of all, is putting together a committee, and that committee should always, in regards to the committee, there should be involvement from a student standpoint, from an administrative standpoint, from another coach's perspective, from another sport, and a parent. So putting together that committee, and then understanding with the committee the vision and the goals of the department and how our candidates fit in to that process. So when we look at hiring coaches, it's just that. It's putting together a committee, it's making sure that we're all on the same page, understanding that this coach is going to be the right fit for our kids, for our community, and for our school. Tell you what, I mean, I think the most important thing is you close the gap on the competition. I think that's the most important thing. I feel strongly about development. We cannot recruit here, so we get what we get. So when you come in as a freshman and then you exit here as a senior, we want to make sure that we are developing our athletes so they're able to be successful and compete in their respective sports. It also reduces injury and increases functional strength and mobility, flexibility, all those things. So there's not a sport out there that doesn't demand you to be a little bit faster, a little bit stronger, a little bit more explosive. So all those things are advantageous. And when we are the smallest school in our conference, we got to be able to close that gap as quickly as possible. You know what? There's been a lot of them. I would say this fall when we beat Milwaukee at homecoming, it was a special moment. You know, I think we've had some big wins in other sports in that respect, but it was just the sheer volume and how they won, and the fact that it was homecoming, right? So it was an incredible night. It was an awesome crowd. How things like transpired at the end, and then with the fireworks, it was pretty majestic. I love West. West is a special place, you know, and unless you're infused in it, you'll never understand it.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it's nice to have a one-on-one nowadays. You don't get that much anymore.
No, actually. Tell me about it. AI is everywhere now.
It's even used in classrooms. I personally don't use it. You?
I'll be telling on myself.
Oh, so.
Anyway, Aiden, Brody, and Dominic takes us into different classrooms to show us how artificial intelligence is working in their environments.
Something that we don't know a lot about yet, and that is only going to get more powerful as time goes on. And as an educator, I think it's something to be excited about, but also a little bit scared of in a certain way.
My opinion on AI is mixed. I think that there is definitely a place for it and a lot of uses for it, but I think that regardless if you're a teacher or a student or just a general human being, like there are correct ways to use it and kind of more questionable ways to use it that might not be beneficial for the user.
I use AI in school for essays. I'll usually go with ChatGPT or usually ChatGPT and search up sentence starters or connections between certain topics.
I think it depends on the students we're working with and the skills that we give them. I think the way things are now, majority of students are using it to do things like write their essays, but I would like to see students using it as a resource in the future, much like they use the internet and Google now.
When I use AI, I typically use it to like write prompts or like solve equations or like calculate APR rates. Use it to like just figure out stuff for like my own personal knowledge, and usually it just like helps me with like a lot of my school work, and like I can base like the foundation of a lot of my projects throughout like the answers.
Using it correctly, and I think the more that schools push against it, the bigger the problem will be. But if schools learn to kind of embrace the good sides of it and teach students how to use it appropriately, then I think it can really be a tool that will make students' lives a little bit better and easier and improve their learning in certain ways.
So for example, if we're talking about a kid that's in a chemistry class and they don't understand the material, they could take a concept, they could go to ChatGPT and they could ask it to explain it in the simplest terms possible to understand that material better. I would like to see students utilizing AI more in that way because I feel that that is more useful to them and it's giving them the skills to be successful. So I'd like to see students use it more as a tool than as a crutch.
Research into AI, or not AI, like the topic that I'd be working on, and it would like further boost my knowledge on that because of the AI usage. I feel like teachers using AI is very good because it shows how far education has come.
I've used AI to brainstorm. So if I'm coming up with a unit or a lesson, I'll usually go to the EduAid, which is the bot I use to basically help me create things. And it will help me brainstorm ideas, come up with a list of potential lesson plans that I can use to build on to create a lesson. I've also had it help me make projects, which is super nice. So if I have like a tiny idea, it'll help me grow that idea into a full-blown project outline. It's helped me make rubrics that I can use because making a rubric is super tedious. So it can just put together a rubric for me based on the standards I'm teaching. I've used it to help me with some of my like letters of recommendation for kids, and I'll then take what it gives me and I can tweak it to fit the student and fit how I want to write it. I've used it to craft permission slips. The more tedious the task, the more likely I am to use AI to complete it.
I think the future of AI could be really good if we learn how to use it right and not use it for everything or to replace everything. Do not have AI take over things that we already can do.
That's it. I really miss this whole high school era.
This has been one of the worst and best experiences of my life so far. I met many great people and made amazing friends, and I hope you guys will too.
Wait, I have a plan. What if we make one last comeback and possibly take... Oh, well, that's everything for the second to last show of TW Today.
Enjoy your long weekend, Trojans.
I'm Frazier.
And I'm Messiah Washington.
Bye, guys.